I don't know if I like these jerseys or not.
Would you pick the Bumblebees?
No, I made it my own. It's Color Rush pants, but the home jerseys.
They don't look great.
What the fuck? I looked up YouTube. Why am I on Twitter?
He'll buy some, but he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that. Give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a chance
I got it.
again this week.
Big hold of the
Let's go!
Dude, I literally have QB to take.
The Steelers able to
See
pick
that,
up
Carson?
18 yards there.
No, I'm not on it yet.
36
Dude.
now,
It was 3rd and 17. I just scrambled for the first.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. Bud Dupree, a former first-round
It's going to be a good game for Henry.
These two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the visiting Steelers who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Pittsburgh. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 10
Brandon is
for a
back.
Steeler first down.
Stream name is. Something.
On the counter, it's Henry. There he goes.
Dude, I just
Block
wanna
him,
watch
Juju.
on PS4, bro.
And down to the 19-yard
What'd you say?
I'm trying to watch it through PS4. Just going through the internet browser app.
That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
That's what I try to do. It's not letting me.
We were talking about where one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up.
Cole McDonald's is dealing right now. 1 for 1.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door.
Yeah, it pretty much goes for dealing as far as your
Yep. I was literally right there.
I don't know how you didn't tackle.
DK Metcalf, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point, hug the upright, and the action to go. And now it's the score 7-0.
watch a Colton off this field goal.
Now after the touchdown, here's Bucker on to kick it away.
Extra point.
Here comes Darius Phillips.
What a drive, what a tackle.
Oh, what is that? That is so stupid. Isaiah Simmons is fast, but he's not that fast.
Here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Let's not get it twisted.
Play action. It's Fields.
Dude, what?
I should have pressed triangle. I thought there was no way I could get there.
These two teams met in Pittsburgh earlier in the year with the Steelers prevailing in that one. So if they can win here in Pittsburgh, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
The NFL didn't even think
Defense for the
was worthy
Steelers.
of a
They were
prime
excellent a
time
week ago in the victory over Arizona.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Now it's Fields. And this pass broken up. Contact well timed there, and now 4th down. On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Now here's Ross. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. A 1st down carry for him.
Dude, what is this game? This is so stupid.
What the fuck?
On second and short.
I hate fucking that, dude.
Running from the gun with Henry.
Look at the block from Metcalf.
Down and much more for Henry. And he will be taken down, but not before
Why you keep running that play?
All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Block.
Boy, some big runs here,
He just drove him like 30 yards down the field.
He really did.
How decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Oh, Pitts! If you got that block off.
Sacked right around the 17. Josh Allen in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now.
Mark.
He'll be brought
Of
down here
course.
at the 3-yard line. 89 yards. The season continues here.
Oh, it lagged. I can't see what happened. I assume it was humorous.
Go back and watch it.
Nothing I can do about it.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
That was scary.
And in for the Steelers, touchdown. Kyle Pitts with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Steelers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Booker is on target, and it's now 13-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Bunker on to kick it away. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. This game as they come up on first down and up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a
I have
team
more
that's down
points in the
big
first
early in the
quarter
first
than I did on
quarter.
the last game.
And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing.
Oh my gosh!
For that. Stick to the coach for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right.
Jeez, just threw himself.
A lot of football left to be played.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap, Fields. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Why am I like lying? This is annoying.
Fields on 3rd down.
This lag is horrific right now.
This is
Come
caught.
on.
It's Brown. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football.
Swift hurt.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Chase Young Coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. They snap it to Fields. He's going to look deep for more. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into
What
the
a
end
dart
zone.
by Fields.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
I
Rondale
left him on that
Moore,
one.
his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Returning it, John Ross. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, of course, this a critical game in regards to not just the division race, but playoff seeding as well. They are a game up, but a loss here could really muddy the waters.
And both of these teams want to
I
clear
literally have
things
two
up
guys
about how
standing
they feel
right there.
about each other and their standing in the league. Because these two teams, they've really been the cream of the crop in their division. So this game, it's been looming on both of their schedules.
Now left side on the swing pass. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. The Steelers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. They'll set up a throw. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Derrick Henry. He can't get him. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. He has been a workhorse. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Don't act like that. Doesn't ever go
And
your
the
way.
question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes
2 games
loose?
in a
And is
row.
the video convincing enough to overturn
I
it?
said, thank goodness I got a return.
Remember, you also need
Yeah,
clear possession
just
of
like the
football
last game.
afterwards. This is a
I don't know
tough
what you were
one to
worried about.
overturn.
Okay, sorry. Dang it. I wish Jordan got to keep the ball.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defense.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try
I guess
to
that's the best way to
urgency
tackle,
a
just
little bit,
dive
maybe
from
pump
10
up
yards
the
away.
pace, maybe go to
Yes,
a
it
minute.
is.
Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. He's going deep for Brown. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football, because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
And that is incomplete.
Waited a little
too good
I couldn't
there.
end
And
up
it's
time.
second
I knew it
down.
was going to be open. It sucked.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Now the final signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Out of the gun now on third down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in.
Don't put Bud Dupree on Kyle Pitts.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
Again, he'll drop to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive, because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. Here's a quick throw right side. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jamar Chase in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be caught by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Yes. Suggest cover 2 from me for a Hail Mary. You guys are idiots.
Especially your best guys. And when you work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
What is this? This is not what I picked.
Yeah, you took a little too long. It auto-clicked.
Before the break, Fields. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So we're at halftime here on Christmas Eve. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. The Browns drive about to get started. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. And he'll give it here to his running back. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. Now a carry for Swift. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 36. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
They'll run on first down. Swift. Pat Surtain up to make the play.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Hands it off out of the gun. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Off play action. Fields. Rolling to his right. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Boswell's kick is good, and that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
They'll look to throw. And bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Second catch for him today.
Watch that, Carson.
Up a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. And they tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 28. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they've got it to the 28-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And his throw here is incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 120 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he rifles one incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend the lead even further. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. On 1st down, Fields. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Fields now to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Why would it suggest 3-man defense?
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down. Defensively, with this lead in the 4th quarter, I guess you can allow a run of that magnitude.
You're right about that, but really the focus has got to be don't fall in love with the idea that you're getting big runs now. You're right. They're actually
looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. The 20.
Oh, that was nice.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
with emphasis.
What do you think of that,
Interception,
Carson?
return for touchdown.
What?
Door
What do you think of that?
closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra play by Becker is on target. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. So they'll get another shot on offense following their pick 6. And now the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Browns drive about to get started. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak. And nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the 1st down sack. Fields under pressure. They got him again. Micah Parsons. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. The Browns on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and forever. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw here. Steps
Sack.
away. And he's got it. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Derrick Henry. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Steelers extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. Extra play by Butker is on target, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but he showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for him. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Fields throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And a
Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. On 1st down, Henry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Browns are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right.
What in the world?
It's in the end. And oh, that is going to be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does. And that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? That's what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Well, you just don't understand greatness.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Yeah.
A very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
And if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Henry again on 2nd down. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And he's going to use his legs here. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Finds a seam inside the 40. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. That one looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh my
He tries to get
gosh.
it to
Couldn't get
Metcalf.
that
It's
out.
intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the Browns are going to get the football here. 23.
That's dumb. That should be a
He's on
touchdown
quite the
every
interception run. He had
second.
2 last week. Another one here. Remember, he's not a DB. He's a
all the way up.
linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same. And he
That
is
should be the
paying
easiest
it off.
touchdown ever.
Well, I ended with 2 garbage time picks in the last minute of the game.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Pittsburgh, it's another win for them. And you wonder if they want a redo on that one loss as they sit now at 14-1. And they will...
Jordan loses to you, Carson. You might want to check on him. I don't think he's been doing too well emotionally. I'm ready to.
Alright, hold on.
I'm gonna get off after we advance, and then you can stream it.
You can force advance.
What are you doing?
Getting on.
Oh. What were you doing before?
I was fucking around with Superstar KO.
What's that? Superstar. I can't remember what that is.
It's a stupid game mode. Oh, I got a breakout player. Chris Andrews, let's go. Maybe you won't be a complete failure as a 3rd overall pick.
Carson, didn't the Ravens start 7-0? They're 8-7.
Oh my god, what a collapse.
Imagine
What
going
a
7-0 and
collapse.
missing the playoffs. Alright, I don't know what Jordan's doing, but Start that stream. I'm getting off. See ya.